Welcome back to A Closer Look. If you've ever wondered what it takes to be a master gardener, then you are in luck. Here to tell us about what it takes and also about some upcoming classes is Horticultural Agent Mike Andruczyk. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Karen.
Now, what does it mean to be a master gardener?
Well, basically, I need help to get out to everybody the information that we get from Virginia Tech and Virginia State, as well as elsewhere in the country. So we need people who are interested in gardening and also interested in sharing information in the public. And that can be in different ways. It could be through classrooms, going into senior centers or nursing homes, or writing things on Facebook and other places where people can get that information.
So it's a volunteer?
It's a volunteer program, and we train everybody. Usually we put in 50 hours of training to get out 50 hours the first year of assisting in programs.
Okay, now when does the next session begin and how long does the session last?
Again, it's 50 hours of classroom. We do it twice a week, and we're going to do it this time in the evenings on Mondays and Thursdays. This year we're partnering with Portsmouth. So one night, Monday nights will be in Portsmouth, and Thursday nights will be in Chesapeake. We're going to start the program this year, I believe it's January 17th, which is a Thursday, and it'll run somewhere to the end of March, early April.
Okay, so it covers a lot of information.
It does. We give everybody basic classes, and then there's some homework or projects where they'll help learn some of their presentation skills and share information with their fellow students and things like that.
Now, how big are the classes?
We like to keep the classes up to 20 or so. Just helps when you're doing hands-on demonstrations and also workshops so that everybody can see and participate. So, and a minimum of 10.
Okay, so what goes on in a typical class? Say if I wanted to take a class.
Again, we have speakers come from all over, extension agents, professors, local professionals, and even master gardeners do some of the classes. But we have some core classes that we always teach, botany and taxonomy and propagation and things that they'll need to know the basics of. And then we go into detail into some extra classes each year so that previous year's classes can come and get additional information, and then they can meet some of the other folks, because we have about 125, 130 active master gardeners right now, and you don't meet everybody at once, and it's hard to remember names if you would meet everybody at once.
So you say active master gardeners. Do you have to continue to volunteer? How do you maintain that master gardener?
So the first year we ask that you give the 50 hours that we give you back and assist. We call them perennials, people that keep coming back.
That's a good name, perennials.
to help them in some of the different classes that we do. So that way the interns can get a feel for what they like and what they don't like and what we're doing, so that they can also share that with the community. Oh, we have this program, or we have that program, and they may work with all of them or just a few of them. After the first year, then they just need to do 20 hours of teaching and then get 8 hours of additional training. So anything more advanced than what they had in their initial master gardener class.
So when you say teaching, what would be an example of
going
teaching
into, like this morning, Candy and a couple of master gardeners went to What is a Tree in Camelot, and they were teaching first graders about how to plant trees, why trees are important, how to grow them, and things like that.
So really it could be a lot of different things.
Sure, and that's why we do the training the way we do. They get to experience different things, like plant a row for the hungry. They're helping people garden, as well as helping people eat more healthily and collecting food for our food banks.
So there's a lot of different opportunities that are available. If someone is interested in being a master gardener, they can maybe pick and choose what they have an interest in.
Definitely what they have an interest in. If they have other interests and other connections, we always like to try new programs and try it in different areas so that we can reach more people and get them excited about gardening too.
Now, to become a master gardener, is there a cost associated with it?
There is. We charge $125, and that covers the cost of the manual that they'll get to keep, and they can either have a paper manual or a jump drive type manual that they can put on their computer. And that money goes to help support the state organization, the state Master Gardener coordinators, so that they can continue to get new information and update those manuals and whatnot. And then some of the money covers other costs that we have, so towards their name badges and shirts and things like that that they'll use when they're going out and teaching in the community.
So it's a statewide program.
It is, yeah. Each city or county may or may not have a program, just depends on the interests and the needs in that particular community.
Well, it sounds very interesting. So like you don't necessarily have to have a background in, or go to school like to get a degree. You can really just have an interest.
True, yeah, and most of the people are like that. They're retired teachers or nurses or from the military. We have a lot of safety specialists and stuff like that.
Really?
And so it's somewhat therapeutic. It's sort of a career change or a hobby that they've always liked, and they just want to get into it some more. One of last year's students had never gardened before.
Really?
His neighbor was into the Camellia Society and it's got him to come, and then he thought he would try the Master Gardener program, and now he's very active and he's growing things, and it makes it more exciting and a lot more to do. But
It sounds a little intimidating because I love to work in the yard and garden, but it's like it doesn't seem like something I'd be able to do, but it sort of does.
And there are so many different things that you can do as a gardener. You by no means are completely mastering it all. But people have their specialties. Some people like vegetables, some people like lawns, some people like pruning, house plants. You can go into all these different things, and then you can share what you feel comfortable and what you like, and that's usually what's best, because then your enthusiasm spills over, and people really like to listen to that.
And it sounds like it's very educational. Like,
That's our focus.
yeah, definitely.
So,
and it gives you an opportunity to give back once you learn
right.
what there is to learn. Now, how would somebody find out more information or go about applying?
Well, we do have our Facebook, Chesapeake Master Gardener is the Facebook, and then we also have a website, cmgv.org. So they have different information on both sites. Facebook has a lot of tips and facts and stuff, but it will have postings of different classes that we do, including this. And the website will have a lot of that more static information, as well as like an application, and we have orientation sessions coming up. We'll have 3 sessions in November. 2 will be in Chesapeake and 1 will be in Portsmouth, so people can come and see if it's right for them, find out a little bit more details. I'll have a presentation. We'll have Master Gardeners that are active there, so you can ask questions, and then we do a short little interview and fill out forms and whatnot, and then by December we usually have our slots full, or hopefully anyway.
It sounds like a great program.
It is. We like it, and it's fun. Lots of nice people, and we get to meet new people everywhere else in the city.
All right. Well, great. Thanks so much for coming on to talk about it.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
We have to take a quick break, but up next, we'll talk about some tips to help you have a safe holiday season. Please stay with us.